I froze mid-step as I watched the plane doors close in front of me. My heart was pounding so hard I could feel it in my throat. $3,400, my hard-earned money, gone my meticulously planned Hawaii trip. Snatched away, and my dad was grinning as he handed my seat to my sister's fiancé like I was some disposable mistake. The betrayal hit harder than any punch could. I had been family's golden child. Until today. Now, every fiber of my being screamed for revenge. It all started 6 months ago. I had been saving every dollar from my part-time job, cutting corners, skipping nights out, all for this trip. Hawaii wasn't just a vacation. It was freedom, a reward for my relentless effort. I imagined myself surfing under the golden sun, tasting the salty wind on my lips, every worry melting into the ocean. But none of that mattered when my dad suddenly decided my seat of privilege was better suited for someone else. I stormed back into the terminal, voice shaking. "Dad, what the hell? I paid for this." But he didn't flinch. He looked at me like I was a pesky insect. "Your sister's fiancé deserved this more. He's important for the family now. You'll go later." Later? Later felt like a lifetime away, and in that moment, every ounce of respect I had for him evaporated. I tried reasoning, begging even, but it was useless. That's when the seed of my plan took root. Revenge isn't born in anger alone. It's calculated, precise, a masterpiece in the making. I couldn't just yell and stomp my feet. I had to hit him where it hurt most, pride. First, I knew I had to play the long game. I spent the next week digging into everything my dad valued. The office party he bragged about hosting, I volunteered to organize it. The fancy car he was obsessed with, I became a car enthusiast, gaining insider knowledge that would let me manipulate him. Every move was subtle, invisible even, but each step brought me closer. Then came the perfect storm. My sister's fiancé, let's call him Mike, was cocky, always flaunting how he fit in with our family. I learned he had a secret, a serious phobia of heights. Not a tiny fear, a crippling, panic-inducing fear that made escalators feel like skyscrapers. And our family's big reveal trip for the new office project involved a helicopter ride over the cliffs of Hawaii. Coincidence? I think not. I invited Mike under guise of bonding with the family before the trip. Dad, proud and oblivious, gave me the green light. I slipped in subtle suggestions. The view is breathtaking, but it's quite high up. You might want to hold on tight. He laughed it off, but I could see it, the tiny flicker of worry. Fast forward to the flight day. I had prepped every detail. Dad was smug, Mike was smug, and I was invisible, biding my time. As the helicopter ascended, I casually mentioned, "Did you know some people get dizzy up here? Really extreme." Mike froze mid-step, pale as the cloud below us. Dad noticed and chuckled, thinking it was a joke. But when Mike's panic overtook him, screaming and trembling, Dad's smugness cracked. Suddenly, the man who once treated me like I was replaceable was watching helplessly as the golden fiancé crumbled before his eyes. The flight back to safety, Dad had to escort Mike off the helicopter, red-faced and apologetic, while I stood back with a smirk, quietly recording the chaos on my phone. The irony burned sweetly. I had been the one kicked off a $3,400 trip, yet I was the one holding the victory. Later, I uploaded a snippet of the incident online. The video went viral within hours. Comments poured in, "Epic revenge. This is movie-level drama." Serves him right. My dad tried to intervene, but the internet doesn't care about family dynamics. It loves poetic justice. By the end of the week, Dad called me into his office. Face pale, he tried to negotiate, to apologize, to explain, but the truth was clear. I had won. Not just the satisfaction of seeing Mike squirm, not just the viral glory, but the ultimate lesson. Never underestimate the person you try to push aside. I didn't even have to go to Hawaii that time. My revenge had carried me further than any tropical beach ever could. And as I watched my dad squirm through endless online ridicule, I smiled. Patience, planning, and precision. Sometimes the sweetest revenge isn't loud. It's cinematic.